Okay, so you're year 13, you're into your last year. This is it. We're nearing the end now. And it's time to start thinking about what comes next. Normally, we would have done this with you towards the end of year 12. Hopefully, some of you will have already come to see me last year and are already thinking about this. Key thing, the earlier application deadline. There's those courses and some creative art-based have a deadline of the 15th of October. So we really need your form ready to go. Personal statement checked, sorted, ready. Making sure you're happy with your final 5 or 4 if you're going for the earlier deadline. If it's the apprenticeship you want, are you on all the right sites? Are you getting emails? Because we're coming to the point now where vacancies are going to start to be advertised. Around October half term is when they start to be launched. We don't want you missing any. Come and see me if you've got any concerns about any of these. If you're not sure, if you want to just check where you're at and make sure that we are covering all our bases, come and see me, let me know. There are then other things we can do. We can look at things like your CV. We can look at some practice interviews. We can make sure that you're ready for whatever comes next. Bear in mind, universities where they might traditionally have invited you in for an interview may now do an online interview or a video. How confident are you? How happy are you with that? Is it worth having a bit of a play before we get to that point? Lots of things to do. Get your CV up to date if it isn't already. There may be some part-time work opportunities you can start working and applying for that could then transfer once you start uni. Crack on with your uni application. Make sure you give school plenty of opportunity to get your references done. There's no sense contacting school or your tutor and asking for a reference the following day. It's something they need to take their time with. They need to get right as well. If you want the vacancies, now is the time, putting aside that hour or more a week and apply. If you're not seeing anything, don't switch off. Don't lose interest. It's just the wrong time. There will be vacancies out there for you. Now, yes, there has been an impact on apprenticeships because of COVID. Lots of companies have cut the number of apprentices they recruit, or they've cut the process completely. It will come back. Companies, employers will always need staff. As an apprentice, you're cheap labour. You're nice and easy for them to recruit. So there might be fewer vacancies, but there will still be vacancies. If it's uni, what's number 1? What's number 2? How are you going to decide? What are you thinking at the moment? Is there any extra exams you can sit? Yes, there's a traditional UCAT or BMAT for the medical, but there are others as well, where a university may then reduce your entry requirements or offer you a scholarship. Lots of scholarships around at the moment. It's not too late for you to come and see me. It's never too late for that. Even if you're thinking, I want the apprenticeship, I don't want uni. What's plan B? What's our alternative? Come and see me. Let's work one out together. If it's a gap year you're going to take, maybe you're exhausted, you're shattered, A-levels are hard, you may need time off. Let's have a look at some options. There's some really exciting choices out there. Let's have a look at what you could do. Apart from that, you know what you need to do academically. You know where you're at in terms of your grades and your predicted. Just start now focusing in on the last few months. It's very easy to switch off at this point in year 13. You are so nearly there. You've done well to get this far. You've put up with a lot in year 12. Yes, there's a massive impact on you. Now is the time to settle down, crack on, catch up with what you need to do. Let's make sure your options at the end of this year are as good as they could possibly be. If that means sitting down with me and just reassessing where you're at, let's do it.